Houston Grand Opera, also known as HGO, is trying to encourage more people to try out opera by presenting well-known musicals. Last year, they started the program with one of the best musicals of all time, Sound of Music. This year, they featured another beloved musical, West Side Story. This is Dr. David D. Shine, and welcome to a special edition of Starstruck as we keep our audience up on the arts, theater, and entertainment scene. The history of the original development of the West Side Story, which debuted in 1957, is fascinating. Most know that the music was by Leonard Bernstein. The whole production, which featured a great deal of dancing, was designed by Jerome Robbins. One of the original co-producers was Hal Prince, a favorite of mine. I am not, however, a fan of the recently deceased Stephen Sondheim. My commentary is that too many of his later musicals had only one memorable song in each, if that many. In contrast, this was Sondheim's breakthrough musical many years ago, and it has at least four memorable songs. These include Maria, Tonight, America, and Somewhere. There is also I Feel Pretty. The plot is well known to most. There's a gang of tough kids from the wrong side of the tracks, that's the Jets, in a turf battle with the newly arrived Puerto Ricans, whose gang is called the Sharks. Maria is from on the Puerto Rican side with her brother, the head of that gang. In contrast, Tony, her lover, is kind of the senior member of the Jets, but trying to ease his way out. Unlike The Sound of Music, this show has a sad ending, more in keeping with a traditional opera. Maria is sung by soprano Shireen Pimentel. Generally, this was a strong performance, but there was some confusion since she sang the earliest songs without an accent and then added a Hispanic accent in some of her later songs. The other major character, Tony, was masterfully sung and acted by tenor Brenton Ryan. His vocals covered an impressively wide range. Adding to the featured vocals was a local favorite, soprano Ana Maria Martinez, who played the bridal shop owner. For anyone who has had the opportunity to see this musical on stage, there are some elaborate dance scenes. In this production, the extensive choreography was led by Joshua Bergassi, along with Kira Schmidt-Karper. As is often the case, the HGO set was amazing and designed by Peter Davison. The large number of dancers could not be credited due to time limitations. The music was enchanting under the direction of conductor Richard Bado, who also conducted Sound of Music last season. Generally speaking, this is a musical production designed for novice opera goers. This production comes off more like a Broadway show than a traditional opera. Disclaimer: I buy my own tickets to performances covered, do not identify myself to a theater company as a reviewer, and never promise to do a review. Dr. Dave awards HGO 5 stars for this production of West Side Story. This is Dr. David D. Shine for Starstruck. Thanks for joining us, and if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe on your favorite platform.